You have so many great ideas, and you just need to help the world to become that beautiful place that's inside you. Let me help you feel your power for a moment. My name is Eve Christoph, and I'm a speaker healer. So there's a country in Europe where 35 people banded together, realizing the country was ready for a revolution, and they devised a plan. And they carried it out in all these different ways in terms of how they were going to let everybody know and organize the country. And they succeeded in taking over the whole country in a peaceful way, with a whole revolution plan for how the country would be and who would run it and what it would stand for, right? So if you think of platforms like Spotify, for example, where one person creates this platform for musicians and takes all the money from everybody listening to all these musicians and offers not one penny to even one musician, right? So that guy who started Spotify is a billionaire, and artists are trying to take him to court for it. And he's like, no, I don't feel like giving anybody any money. So there's this illness going on about wanting to be billionaires, right? Billionaires are the new thing. And as if that's a good thing, as if you can do that without robbing other people blind and stealing other people's music and power and gifts and ideas and art for your AI thing that's just stealing everybody else's writing, right? So when we create the new world, when you have your great ideas, what I want you to understand is every time you start to see the way it should be, like I've decided that Spotify, there should be a court case that makes that multi-billionaire give the money to the artists. I mean, if you imagine that money spread amongst the artists, there's not even that many artists compared to numbers of billions and millions. It's just like, okay, you spread the money out among the artists, and all of the artists have their whole lives changed, right? And that billionaire becomes a millionaire and he's fine. That's in my mind, right? So am I going to go to court and write up a whole thing? No, but I'm going to keep seeing it. I'm going to keep praying that this is the way the world becomes, because we as artists stand up for our power. We as people stand up for our rights. We design this country together. And it all just starts in your dreaming. I mean, that's what people don't realizing. The dream time is the real time. The dream time is what creates the physical time. If you will dream first, then energy has a path to flow on. And that's the trouble about baby Donnie Dump. He actually understands the laws of attraction. And he knows that any news about him is good news, because even if it's bad news and it's horrible and people hate him, it's still attention. And any attention that is focused on long enough, that steals the energy and magnetizes and becomes larger. Whatever is focused on becomes larger. So let's focus on taking back our country. Instead of just whining and complaining about how bad it is and how we want it to be, let's actually start to imagine a real democracy that isn't in favor of a few people in the Midwest who once upon a time had their egos hurt, who don't have enough people who agree with them, and the only way they can get what they want, they think, is to steal votes. No, let's imagine a world in which those people in the Midwest get their needs heard, and whatever their needs are get included too. And if they really want women not to have rights to abortions and all this sort of things, well, maybe we just do that thing where they can become their own little country and they can be over there in their little, incarcerated world of women being, oppressed, and the women can cut and get the hell out of there and come on over where they have equal rights, hopefully. But, we got to envision a world where, can you envision it? Like thousands of things. Let's do it with our minds first. Okay, much love, darling. Reach to me for the Divine Feminine Passion course that I can take you on. Reach to me for learning the ArtBridge homeschool curriculum so you can run your own school and stay at home as a mom. Reach to me if you would like to get my books, Eve's Eden, her Pillars of Existence, Eve's Paradise, her Primary Elements, Eve's Ocean, all on Amazon. Much love, darling.